Hi everyone, my name is Lucy and today I'm going to be sorting through and decluttering my skincare stash. Some of you may have seen my skincare collection video that went up quite a while ago, so quite a lot of products that I use and have stored up have changed. And coming into 2020, I felt like now was a really good opportunity to really go through, take stock and clear everything up. Just a quick disclaimer, I used to work in beauty retail, so a lot of this was gifted to me by my employer and I also had a staff discount. And obviously sometimes I do get gifted things in PR from brands as well. And then on top of all that, I also love skincare and it is one of my major hobbies. So by all means, this is not a regular amount of skincare to have and I don't necessarily encourage that people do this. It's just a bit of a byproduct of the industry that I work in and my hobby. Something I've seen on social media a lot more recently is an attitude towards mindful consumerism. I don't think I'm all the way there yet. I don't think anyone's perfect, but I think it's good to just acknowledge how much we have and how much we can actually use on one human face. So now that disclaimer is over, I have my mug of tea here and I have a lot of skincare behind me. So let's get to decluttering and sorting. I don't know if this video will go up before or after my makeup declutter, but basically they're going to be the same format. I have these two boxes here, one for keep and one for goodbye. Anything that is decluttered, unless it is old or expired, which does sometimes happen with skincare, unfortunately, which is incredibly wasteful, but it does happen. Anything which is expired, obviously, I will get rid of because I don't think anyone wants to use expired skincare. It's not safe. But anything that I declutter today, I will give to my friends and family, or if it is new and unused, I will donate it. So I will be minimizing the waste of this as possible. Nothing that is in good condition will be thrown out. So with all that said, this is the keep box. This is the declutter box. Let's go. Alrighty, I am doing this in the general order of a skincare routine. So I'm starting with first cleansers. So this is what you would use to remove sunscreen and makeup before you go in for a second cleanse. I have quite a few here. I'm going to pick up these two first because I have two of them. This is an Australian brand that is really great for affordable skincare. If you are just getting into skincare and you kind of want to try stuff out, especially for teenagers, I think Frank Body is a really, really great brand. It's not overly complicated. It's not overly harsh. It's just, I think it's a really, really awesome skincare brand. So I have two of the anti-makeup cleansing oil. This one is almost empty and this one is almost full. The only thing that I don't love about these is that both of my caps on here, if you can see, both of my caps on these cleansers have cracked. I think they have gotten like knocked into the shower or something like that, which is fine, but obviously it's kind of annoying because it has happened on not one but two. I'm going to be keeping the one that's almost empty and finishing up. I don't think this is the best cleansing oil I've ever used, but it's pretty decent. And again, it is really affordable and nice and gentle on the skin. So I'm going to keep this one and finish it up, and I'm going to declutter this one and let someone else give it a try. So this little guy here is not even open yet. This is the Hamish All Clean Balm. Absolutely love this balm cleanser. I think it is incredible. This is the new one with the flip top lid, which is such great packaging. I haven't even used this yet. This is a backup. I'm definitely going to keep this. Then I have these two little guys. These are not necessarily double cleansers, but eye makeup removers, but I pop them into this category because they're kind of the only ones I have. I have this one from Clinique and this one from Innisfree. I haven't tried this Innisfree one, but I have heard good things, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. And this Clinique one is the one that I've been using at the moment, and I think it's really great. I think all of these kinds of like dual phase eye lip makeup cleansers, I don't think they're all equal, but I think there's like a tier system. This one is very similar to the Lancome one, which to me is like iconic because my mum always used it and so I used it kind of thing. But this one is really, really solid as well. So I'm going to keep using this. I've been really enjoying it. This is the DHC Mild Touch Cleansing Oil. I've just emptied my other DHC cleansing oil, which I absolutely love. It is this delicious golden thick cleanser. It's amazing. And this one is a slightly different formula, but I bought it because it had the My Melody packaging, which I thought was super cute. But I love the other one. I haven't tried this yet. I'm very keen to try it. This is probably going to be the next one that I open up. So definitely holding on to that. Then I have this balm cleanser. This is the Drunk Elephant Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. This is quite a different texture to other balm cleansers I have. It doesn't emulsify as easily. I feel like you have to work a little bit harder to get it all off, but it is a really gorgeous texture and it's such a nice luxury experience. If you want to dip your toes into luxury first cleansers, this is a really great one to try. And I love the packaging. Like this is, absolutely love the packaging with the spoon. I think that is awesome. So love this one. Then the last one I have here is this Eve Lom Balm Cleanser. I was lucky enough to be given this as a gift This tub, I think in this size, retails for about 200 Australian dollars, which I think is redonkulous for a balm cleanser. I wouldn't recommend that anyone run out and get this. I think it is a nice experience if you are given it as a gift, but ultimately I do think that this, as nice as it is a bit overpriced for the ingredients inside. I know this is a big favorite of a lot of beauty editors, and I think that's great, but for the average everyday human face, I have it, I like it enough, and I'm going to continue to use it because I don't want to waste it, because like, why would you waste this? Okie dokie, starting off really strong here by decluttering only a single cleanser. This is one of those things that I feel like I use every day, so it's a little bit harder for me to declutter than something that I potentially have more of, or something that I don't potentially use as much or in a more limited quality, but I do use a decent amount of oil cleanser every day, and I do like/use all of these. Nailed it. Hopefully we get a little bit better. Alrighty, moving on to second cleansers. I have a couple here. Again, I have a double up. This is the Purity Made Simple Cleansing Gel by Philosophy. I'm going to keep the one I have using, and I'm going to declutter the spare one. I swear to God, I've been going through this cleanser for like way too long. Gel cleansers especially, I feel like don't go off or expire as easily as more like creamy formulas. So I've been using this for ages, but it's still going, and I do want to use this up. This bad boy is full. It has never been used. I'm going to declutter it. It's a really decent cleanser. I think it's a good like one and done if that's who you are when it comes to skincare. I find it a little bit drying in the gel formula. I do like the cream original one a little bit more. It is slightly drying, I find, but I share this in the shower with my family, so I feel like we all kind of get a bit of use out of it. So I'll hold on to this one and finish it up. This one is the cleanser I'm using at the moment. This is the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. I repurchased this because my brother said he really liked it, but he hasn't been using it as of late. He's been using a different kind of cleanser. So I've been using this bad boy. I think it's a great all-round basic gel cleanser, especially because it is in that lower pH. So if you haven't been using lower pH gel cleansers, this is an affordable one to try out. I don't think it is the best second cleanser I have tried, but I do think it is pretty decent. I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I feel like new formulas for low pH or gentle cleansers have come out that interest me more, but I am going to finish this up. Speaking of nice formulas for low pH cleansers, this is from Innisfree. This is their Blueberry Rebalancing Cleanser. I think I talked about this in a recent empties. This is a delightful low pH cleanser that is also very affordable. It's a nice, lovely, creamy lather that isn't too stripping on the skin. This is really great, and it's a backup, so I'm definitely going to be holding on to that. Then we have these two Pixi cleansers. I was lucky enough to be sent these in PR from Pixi, and I have tried them both because I do want to make a kind of brand hits and misses overview sort of video for you guys, so let me know down in the comments if you do want to see that for Pixi. This is the Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel. This one doesn't foam up, which is fine. It doesn't have sulfates, I believe, in it, so it is good from that aspect, but I also don't really understand it. It's got glycolic acid in it, so I guess it's like a chemically exfoliating cleansing gel, and they say to use it twice a day, but I don't know what it is. I just don't get along with it. It makes my skin feel really tight, but also it doesn't feel like it's cleansed. It feels like there's almost like a tight film over it. It's weird. I'm going to be decluttering this. I'm not using it anymore, but I will hold on to it for the purpose of talking about it in that video. And then this one here is the Pixi Rose Cream Cleanser. I think depending on who you are, you may really enjoy this, but for me, I found this to just leave a bit too much of like a creamy, slightly greasy residue on my skin after I rinsed it off. I would say I have balanced to dehydrated skin, so even though this cleanser would be nice for my skin type, I feel like it was just really creamy and nourishing. Pixi is really popular in the UK. I think it is from the UK, if I'm correct. I believe Pixi is a UK brand. I would have to double check that, but for those of you who do live in the UK or in colder, drier places, I think this would be nice in the winter time because it's nice and nourishing and gentle. But for me, I find it to be just way too much, and I don't rely on my cleansers to moisturize. I rely on my hydrating and moisturizing products. So I will be decluttering this, but again, holding on to it for the sake of the video. So there we have it. We got a 50-50 split, which I think is pretty solid for a declutter. So let's move on to the next category. Now we have some exfoliating / treatment cleansers. So these are cleansing products that are designed to be used once or twice a week, so I guess like a treatment. First up we have these two. These are both Kate Somerville Exfoliates, but this is the gentle and this is the original or the intensive. I've been using the gentle one, and while I do like it, I have tried testers of the original and I like it way more. I've used quite a decent chunk of it, but there is still quite a lot left, and I think someone else who prefers a more like mild and gentle cleanser would enjoy it a lot more then I'm enjoying it, because I'm sort of just using this so I can get to this. I think this would suit someone else who has maybe slightly more sensitive skin than I do, because I really, really like this one and I want to get onto this. So decluttering this one and keeping this one. Then I have this guy from Elemis. This is the Superfood Blackcurrant Jelly Exfoliator. I haven't tried this yet, but I've heard really amazing things. And I actually heard on a podcast that I like to listen to called Full Coverage that I think they talked about it on there and said that they really enjoyed it. So I'm going to keep it and I'm definitely going to try it. So not decluttering this guy. Then I have this guy from Pixi. This is the Peel and Polish Resurfacing Concentrate. So it's sort of like an at-home enzyme peel. This definitely sounds up my alley. I think I would probably count this as a mask more than a exfoliating treatment. I know it definitely has AHA in it, so I know it has chemical exfoliation, but I think that this might actually have a little bit of physical exfoliation as well. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I am trying to test out a lot of Pixi, and if this is sort of like a alternative to the Kate Somerville because the directions are really similar, I think that'll be interesting because it is obviously a lot more of an affordable option. So I'm going to keep this and try this out. This is the Grown Alchemist Polishing Facial Exfoliant. I actually think this would be really up my alley and I would enjoy it. I haven't used this before, but my partner also really likes a lot of things from Grown Alchemist, so I think I might actually pass that on to him to have. I don't believe he has any like physical type exfoliants and his skin seems to respond pretty well to them. So even though I would enjoy this, I'm going to pass it on to him, but that also means that I will occasionally get to use it. I just have other things like this and I'm more excited about trying those than in trying this one, so I'm going to pass this on. And then last but not least, we have this. This is from Japan. This is the Suisai. I really don't want to mispronounce it. Beauty Clear Powder. This is like an enzyme powder. Think the Tatcha rice enzyme exfoliant, but in individual capsules. I'm not sure if it does, but I wish it just came in a container which you could pour out. I understand this is convenient for travel, but I never need to use a full capsule. I just need to use a half. That aside, I do think it is a nice product, and when I do use it, I find my skin does feel very soft and look very kind of brightened. I think it is a cool product. I just don't like the packaging. I think it's a cool product. It mildly infuriates me the way it's going, but this is only like a small, I bought the smallest like size pouch just so I could test it out and see what I thought. So I am going to keep it, but that I just wanted to share my thoughts because I think it's just a bit wasteful. All right, I'm decluttering these two guys and keeping... Alrighty, I'm decluttering these two guys and I'm keeping these four. I think that's pretty solid. I'm very excited to use these, which is a good sign. I think when you have too many products and you don't feel excited about it anymore, that's when you know that it is too many and it's just overwhelming you. But yeah, looking at this now, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to use these. So I know that first round was a bit shaky, but I feel like we are doing better. Okay, quite a few going on here. These are all of my mists and sprays. So quite an array we have going here. I'm going to start off with this big boy so we can get him out of the way. This one is Sentimental. This is rose water. This is from the Santa Maria Novella Pharmacy in Florence. So this is sort of like a souvenir I have from that trip. It smells absolutely gorgeous and I love the packaging, the glass bottle. It's definitely something that I would consider refilling with another rose water afterwards. This is more of a decorative piece, but I do actually use the rose water, albeit a little bit sparingly, but it is really gorgeous. So I'm definitely going to hold on to that. Let's go from Rome to Australia to talk about these Australian mists. This one is from House of Immortelle. This was really kindly sent to me. They're a really cool small Australian skincare brand. I've used actually quite a lot of it. It's almost done. This is just essentially a rosewater mist, but it's slightly enhanced. It has a few extra bits and bobs to make it a little bit more hydrating, a little more effective. I think this is a lovely rosewater mist. As nice as it is, I don't think I would go out of my way to purchase this, but I have enjoyed using it while I've had it. I'm pretty close to finishing this up. It's like about that much left, so I am just going to keep it and finish it up. So it will be decluttered very soon, but I'm just going to finish it up just so it's not wasted. Then we have another Australian mist. This is from Frank Body. This is their Anti-Angry Face Mist. This is an enhanced rosewater spray. It has some aloe vera, some glycerin, some green tea extract. It's all very nice. I don't think it's particularly exciting again, so I am going to declutter this because quite a lot in there. I'm a big fan of Frank Body. I think they create some really amazing affordable skincare products, but for me, considering how many mists we have going on here, I just don't need to hold on to this one, so I'm going to declutter it and give it to someone else. Then we have my favorite, Fancy Water from France. I don't know what it is, but whenever my skin is hot and flushed and I spray this on, it really helps calm it down. I think it could just be witchcraft, not entirely sure, but I'm holding on to this. I think it's a great product and I like to have it on hand. It's also just handy to have a little spray can of cooling water, great for dampening sponges and all of that. Is that bougie and excessive? Yes, but I don't know what to tell you guys. I like this fancy water, so I'm going to keep it. Then I have 2 of the Touch of Dewy Skin Mists. This one I have on the go, but I haven't used that much of it. This isn't like an active, it's not a product that's going to like fix your skin, but it is a beautiful product. But I think what Touch it does really well is sensorial experiences and luxury skincare that does make you feel luxurious, because too often I feel like there are some very expensive skincare products that just don't make you feel anything. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but what I'm trying to say is that, yes, this is a luxury skincare item. No, it is not going to pay off your student loans and like clean your house for you, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I really enjoy it. I am very sparing with it, which I probably shouldn't be, like the point is just to use it, but I do really enjoy this, so I'm going to keep this one. So while I am in half a mind to hoard this, I actually think I'm going to declutter this, and then someone else gets the opportunity to try a skin mist, because it is quite expensive. I think it would make me happy to see someone else get to try it and also really appreciate it, so I'm going to declutter the other one. Next up, I have this Mecca Cosmetica hydrating spray. I've actually used it a couple of times, but not very much, and I really enjoy it. It's just a very nice hydrating mist that I like to spritz on after I have a shower, so I'm going to hold on to this and use that. Oh, isn't this the cutest little pastel picture with all these mists? This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. I actually just got this as a gift, so I'm 100% keeping this. I'm really excited to use this. I have spritzed it a couple of times, and it is absolutely glorious, so definitely holding on to this. It is so cute. And it looks like it has some really cool ingredients too, so I'm really excited to test this out. Then I have my little boys. These are all mini Jolique mists, so balancing, so rose water, sweet violet, and grapefruit, and lavender. I think they are super cute. Little travel side, I kind of forget to reach for them. I've used one of them quite a bit. I think I'm going to declutter this lavender one. My mum really likes Jolique products, so I'll see if she wants to grab this one, or maybe another one as well. So she'll enjoy that, and then I'm not hoarding like 3 little cute bottles. Okay, that doesn't look that great, but I swear they all have different purposes. They're all different sorts of mists. Yeah. Can't say I'm like ecstatic about the progress I made here, but I feel like these are all different purposes, and I feel like if I take this big kind of like display sentimental bottle out, it doesn't look as bad. Okay, maybe it's still not great, but remember that one of these is going to be finished up really quickly. Yes, I'm justifying, but is that not what this entire video is? Food for thought. Anyway, let's go to the next category. Now we have actives. Or I think this is most of the actives. There may be some that kind of go across different categories, but this is primarily the actives. Things like AHAs, BHAs, retinols, vitamin Cs. It's all happening here, baby. I'm just going to clear up one thing first. There's this big, giant bottle of Pixi Glow Tonic. It also has my name on it, which is the cutest thing ever. I've been using Glow Tonic and really enjoying it. I'm going to hold on to it and keep going through it and seeing how I feel, because especially with these kinds of products, I think it's good to test it over the long term. So I've just been using this up. This product is new in box. This is a Sunday Riley Good Genes. This is probably my favorite AHA serum. It just agrees with my skin so well. My skin loves it. My skin looks amazing on it. I've been not opening it because I don't want to like use it and then run out of it, but I think I am going to open it up soon because I'm obsessed with this. I think this is amazing. Yeah, so definitely keeping this. Then I have a couple of AHA serums. This is the Mizon AHA 8% Peeling Serum. If you are looking for a budget AHA, BHA type serum, I think this is a really, really good option. I've had this bottle for quite a while though, and I feel like it's getting a bit old and a bit manky, and it's sort of hard to tell because AHA has a little bit of a scent to it, so I'm trying to tell through that smell. But my skin doesn't love it. It's not my favorite. I have some others on the go / in my stash that I like more, so I'm going to declutter this. Another serum that I've been using is this Glow Tonic serum from Pixi. This is a glycolic serum. I've been quite enjoying this. I wouldn't say that it's like my favorite that I've ever tried. I am going to keep using this because again, I do want to sort of do a little video about Pixi skincare. So I've used a sizable amount of this and I don't love it. I don't hate it. I just feel ambivalent towards it, and ambivalence is going to be keep in this case. This is another serum from Pixi, but this is the vitamin C serum. I just am not sure. At first I was getting along with this, but then I noticed that under foundation, it was peeling and like kind of oxidizing and turning my foundation a weird color. So, and I tested it out and this is the common denominator. So it is very annoying. I think it is a very nice vitamin C serum, and vitamin C serums and formulas are tricky, but this just isn't it. I've tried other vitamin C serums that don't do that to me. I'm keeping it for the review, but know that this is being decluttered because it just doesn't work for me and my makeup. But before I noticed that issue, I did think it was a nice enough serum. So it could just be that it's like oxidizing and starting to go off, but I also do keep it in a fridge. So yeah, mixed feels about this, but decluttering. This is the Kate Somerville Eradicate Spot Treatment. I'm going to hold on to this because I just don't have any other spot treatments. I don't often need to bust one open, but I do like to have it on hand, so I'm going to keep this for now. Yes, this is shaken up. I know you're not meant to shake it, but it was just rolling around, so yeah. Keep for this one. Another AHA kind of serum slash moisturizer. This is the Clinique ID. I know they did some really big campaigns about this. This is the hydrating jelly with the blue cartridge, which is the like exfoliating cartridge. I've used this a couple of times and I quite like it. I know this is designed to be like a moisturizer, but for me it's more of a serum just because the jelly is quite light. So I like using this and then putting another moisturizer or an oil or something like that on top. I think it's a pretty cool concept, and I've been enjoying using this, so I'm going to keep using it. Yeah, I'm going to keep testing this out and see how I feel over an extended period of time. Then we have this little crinkle guy. This is the Milano CC vitamin C serum, I guess. I've used this up quite a bit. I think it's lovely. It's a really, really great product. This is from Japan. If you go to Japan, definitely have a look into this and pick it up. But yeah, not much to say about it, but it is a very nice vitamin C serum, and it looks pretty good and doesn't have too many issues like a lot of vitamin C's do. So holding on to this bad boy. This one here is the Clinique Fresh Pressed Overnight Booster. I have tried the vitamin C booster from Clinique. I thought it was okay. I didn't really see anything amazing happen. I don't know. I just find them to be just okay for me. And I have a retinol on the go, which I'll show you in a moment. So I'm going to declutter this one. This is my precious baby. This is the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Oil. I think it is chef kiss. It is such a beautiful product. It is definitely on the pricier side, but for me, it's a really nice, gentle retinol. This is really beautiful and gentle, and you honestly see such a difference when you use it. It also lasts for ages. I had the half-size bottle from the Sunday Riley like introductory set, and that lasted me for well over a year. So I really, really love this guy. Definitely on the pricier side, definitely a luxury skincare item, but it definitely brings a lot of joy to my routine and to my epidermis, so that's that. I mean, kinda solid effort. I feel like this box and the fact that this is giant really doesn't assist me in making me look like I'm really Marie Kondoing my skincare. I feel like I've given it a good clear out, and all these actives do different things, so in that case I feel like it was a good effort. Okay, we are back. We are one nail down, but we still have a lot of sorting to go. So this section here is essences and toners and all that watery kind of goodness. So let's go. First up, we have this hefty boy. This is the Sun and Park Beauty Water. I spoke about this recently in a video. I'm very much enjoying it and I will continue to use it. So he is going in the keep pile. This is actually a backup that I haven't used yet. This is the Cosrx Galactomyces Tone Balancing Essence. I love this stuff. I probably should crack it open soon, but I'm just trying to finish up another essence first, so I am going to keep this. The essence in question that I'm trying to finish up is this. This is the Misha Time Revolution First Treatment Essence. I understand this is a super, super popular product, and I know it's like a lot of people's holy grail, but I actually kind of like the Cosrx one better, and it's also a lot more affordable. I haven't seen too much of a change with this one, but I don't know if I've been as consistent with it as I should be. I don't know, I think if I prefer the cheap one, I'm totally fine with that. It is definitely nice packaging and all of that, but I just tend to go for the Cosrx one more. But I am nearly done with this guy, so I am going to finish him up. Another product that I am nearly done with is the Unique Rose Galactomyces Essential Toner. I think this is just fine. I don't think it's anything super special. Ooh, rolling away. It's basically just like a rose water toner with some extra little bits in it. I feel like this is just okay. I wouldn't really recommend anyone to like go out of their way to grab it. It is an affordable toner, so if you do want that other step in your routine, if you're going to put that extra toning step in your routine, there are other things around this price point that I feel like do a bit more, but yeah, I'm going to finish it up though. We're nearly done. Then we have a couple of Pixi things. As I've been saying throughout this video, this has been sent to me in PR. I've tried this a few times. This is the Pixi Vitamin C Juice Cleanser. I don't really know what to make of it. This is meant to substitute for a cleanser, so you can wipe your face with this and you don't have to rinse it and your face is clean. I don't know how I feel about that though. I feel like I would more use it as a toner. If you are sensitive to fragrance in any way, shape or form, I don't think I would recommend this to you. It has some vitamin C and ferulic acid, so I think it does have some interesting ingredients, but I haven't really used it enough to test its efficacy. But the thing is, I also don't know if I really care to. In the spirit of this video, I will be decluttering it because I'm not really interested in using it anymore, but I will hold on to it to make a video with. Yeah, I won't be keeping this in my collection. I just don't vibe with it. Again, we have 3 little watery boys. I realized I've actually already talked about this one in another part of this video. This is just a mini version of the declutter. I actually am really enjoying the big glow tonic that I've been using, but obviously that one is huge, so I don't feel like I need this little one, so I will declutter this so someone else can use it. Then we have these 2 other little tonics. This is the rose tonic and this is the vitamin C tonic. I haven't tried either of these, so I'm going to hold on to them to try them out again so I can make a bit more of a brand overview video for you guys. I want to at least give them a shot before I move them into the declutter pile, but for the rose tonic, I can't say I'm too excited about it, but the vitamin C tonic is a little bit more something I'm interested in. Then these last 2 guys are really cool. You may have seen them in my J Beauty haul. These I picked up from Daiso. These were $1 each and they're essences, and the ingredients are actually really promising. They've got things like glycerin, this one has royal jelly extract, hyaluronic acid, collagen, glycerin, and this one has a fermented filtrate in it. I don't know why I haven't reached for them. I think it's just because they're quite simplistic, and something in my mind, the skincare snob in my mind is they're $1 each. I don't know how cool they can be. I think I'd really like to use these in DIY face masks, kind of as mixers or something like that, because I have these little sheet mask things, which you'll see in a bit. If these are good, then we have a $1 skincare product that is great to include in our routine. So I do definitely want to give these a go. Okay, this round was kind of a flop. To be honest, it's just because I have a lot of these that I haven't even tried, so I can't really decide if I like them or not. And also a couple of these are very close to being used up, so I don't really see a point in decluttering them if I am so close to using them, because there's not enough in them that I would give them away to someone else. Not the most successful round, but that's okay because it gives me something to work on and to try and pan or empty throughout the year, so that's fine. Now we have the serum / hydrating round. These are things like emulsions, ampules, serums that aren't necessarily actives, all that jazz here. So I'm just going to start with this little guy because he's in packaging. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. I just got gifted this for Christmas, which is so lovely, by my family. I definitely want to try this, not decluttering this. I just haven't tried it yet. Then these 2 I've also been using and enjoying and trying to get through, albeit I thought I was making really good progress, but as I hold them up I'm not that much. This is the Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. I really didn't have a good time with the scented version of this, and I kind of was a bit at a loss because I know it's really popular, but I picked up the unscented version and I've been really enjoying it. It's just such a great step, and it's something I feel like I can always go to if I just want to layer in my skin. It has a lot of good stuff in it. Been super enjoying this. It's great. This is the Innisfree Ginger Honey Ampule Skin. I've been quite enjoying using this. I don't think I like it as much as the Klairs, just because it has quite a distinct scent that I sort of feel ambivalent towards, but it is still a nice product, and yeah, I've been getting through it and I've been using it almost every day, and my skin seems to like it, so holding on to this. One more I've been using is this Hada Labo whitening lotion. When I say whitening lotion, it's not like your skin is being bleached or anything like that, but it does help to break up the pigmentation and dark spots in your skin. I believe this is arbutin. I will put a note up if I'm wrong, but it's been really nice, and I've been seeing my skin look a lot calmer and a lot less red and a lot more even since I've been using this. So I've been really enjoying it. It's a really nice watery essence. It doesn't smell like anything. Yeah, I'm really excited to keep using this. I've been really enjoying it. So far, we're not doing great with the declutter in this round, hey. Then we have this from Gillig. This is their Moisture Plus Rare Rose Serum. I've tried a few things from the Moisture Plus Rare Rose range. I went to an event for it and it was really great. Gillig is a classic Australian beauty company. I've known about them since I was a kid. My mum's been really into them. I feel like they're really iconic. This is designed to just be like a hydrating and moisturizing serum, and it's made with their specially cultivated breed of rose, which I think is really interesting. I really want to go visit the Gillig farm one day. I feel like it's really cool. That said, I am using the lotion and I'm keen to try out the moisturizer that I have. I actually haven't opened this one yet. I have been trying some other stuff from the range. Serums are where I like to pack in the power and the active, so as nice as I'm sure this is, I'm going to pass this on to my mum, who I think will really appreciate it. Advanced Genifique from Lancome. I don't know how to feel about this product. I've tried this before. It has a really high amount of alcohol in the product, and I just find it really difficult to get past. And when I mean alcohol, I mean a drying alcohol, not a fatty alcohol. I want to give it another try because I hear so many rave reviews about it, but I also like the skincare like nerd in me doesn't understand the amount of drying alcohol in it, and like maybe I just don't understand the formula. I think I might, again, my mum is a big Lancome fan, I might pass this on to her because I think she will enjoy this more and she will appreciate it more. This seems to be kind of like her speed, her sort of serum, and then if I do want to try it, maybe I can just pinch it from her every now and then. So I'm going to declutter this. And then last but not least, we have this is the Pixi Rose Caviar Essence. I think it looks so beautiful, like it's such a cool looking product. I've heard really great things about this. I've only like tested it slightly on my hand. Again, for like the 100th time this video, I do want to like make sure I try out as much Pixi as possible, given that I have the opportunity to. And I will try this and include this in the roundup video, so I won't declutter this. I really didn't snap here with the organization. I mean, I wouldn't say that I had too many products in this category. I've got like 5 here, 2 here. I don't think that's too bad. I mean, that's your 2 fruits and your 5 vegetables right there. So I'm pretty happy with that, I guess. Okay, this round is kind of a lot. This is moisturizers, which I would say is the biggest category that I have. There's just a lot of moisturizers in the world, and I happen to have quite a few. A lot of these I haven't even tried or I haven't even opened. I'm just going to go through this section as quickly and as calmly as possible because I'm feeling mildly overwhelmed. So let's begin with some favorites. This is nearly empty. This is the Cosrx Snail 92 Moisturizing Cream. It's also slightly open. This is a holy grail for me. I love this moisturizer. It's nearly done. We're keeping it. Another cream that I love is this one from Tatcha. This is their Indigo cream. If you have sensitive skin or anything like that, this cream is iconic and incredible. It is specifically designed for those who have skin conditions like dermatitis and rosacea and eczema. It's incredibly soothing. This never fails to calm my skin down when I am having a little bit of a spicy skin moment. So I really, really like this. This is one that I actively dislike. This is the Haru Haru Wonder Cream Honey Green Brilliant. The fragrance in this is just so strong, and I just find it really hard to get past. I'm sure some people will like it. It's very like clean smelling. I've actually just been keeping this because my boyfriend uses it when he stays here, but I don't love it. So I'm actually going to declutter this and just give it to him or to anyone else. But I just can't. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. Then we have this one from Korres. This is the Wild Rose Moisturizing and Brightening Cream. I know this moisturizer is actually quite popular. I was gifted this, but I just don't feel like I'm really excited about it, and I sort of like have had it in my stash for a while. Whenever I need to get a new moisturizer open, I don't tend to go for this one. No real reason. It's just not really my vibe. Is that allowed? I don't know. But it's brand new, and I know that there are a lot of people who really enjoyed this cream, and so I'm going to pass it on. This is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Cream. This is a backup. I haven't opened this yet. I've used a whole tub of this before. I absolutely love it. I think it's a really beautiful moisturizing cream. It's just more of a winter type cream for me, and it is summer in Australia at the moment, so it's going to have to hang out in my stash for a little while longer before I can use it, but I'm going to keep this. I really enjoy it. We have a couple of moisturizers here from Pixi. We have the On The Glow Multi-Use Moisture Stick. I heard Caroline Hirons talking about this, and she said some good things, and I'm kind of keen to try it because I feel like this is a really interesting product, so I'm going to keep this for the moment. Then there is also the Vitamin C lotion. I haven't tried this, but it is a vitamin C moisturizer. I also really like that it's in a tube packaging. All of the tube packaging of Pixi makes me really happy because I don't love when moisturizers are in jars. It just feels a lot more hygienic and clean when they're in tubes, and it's also more travel friendly as well. So I definitely want to try this again. Pixi review, so I'm going to keep this. I've tried the Phenomenal Gel as well. I don't really feel either type of way about it. It's basically just like an incredibly plain moisturizer. So for those of you who need to avoid fragrance and basically anything, it's just literally the most basic pH balancing moisturizer. I'm holding on to it for the sake of the review, but in the spirit of this video, I'm going to declutter it, and that's mainly because I'm a fickle lady who likes to be excited by her skincare, and this just is a bit boring for me. And I don't think I'm necessarily the target audience for this moisturizer because I don't necessarily have the most sensitive skin, and if I do have sensitive skin, I'm going to use something like the Costa Snail cream or the Touch of Indigo cream as opposed to this. So I'm decluttering it, but in your mind just know that it's going into some bag in my room for me to talk about later. This one, oh, this kind of breaks my heart. This is the Huxley Secret of Sahara cream More Than Moist. This is a really, really thick cream. Like, it doesn't move. It's like a Dairy Queen Blizzard, I guess. I don't know, is that the advertising in the States? It smells amazing. And Huxley is definitely one of the skincare brands that I'm like keeping on watch because I think they do really amazing products. This is just like so incredibly thick. Like, it's almost like a balm, and you have to really like break it down in your hand to spread over your face. I think it is a nice product. I just don't think it's great for the environment that I live in, where it's never really that cold and dry. And so I don't feel like there's use for it, and I feel like it's kind of wasted here. I would say my skin is on the dehydrated dry side, but it's not this dry. So I'm gonna pass it on. Maybe my mum might enjoy this just because she does like a really, really thick cream. But yeah, okie dokie. We have these two babies from Tatcha. This is the Tatcha water cream, and this is the Tatcha dewy skin cream. Okay, I love the dewy skin cream, and I will definitely be keeping this. I think it's an amazing moisturizer. I think it's probably the best moisturizer I've tried in a really long time. For me, I feel like the formula and the finish was just something really new this year and something that really excited me, and the product did live up to the hype that I expected from it. So I think this is amazing. I'm definitely keeping this. This is the water cream from Tatcha. I know this is everyone's favorite. My skin just doesn't seem to jive with it super well. I know everyone is obsessed with this moisturizer, but it just doesn't do it for me. That's all I'm going to say for now. I'll talk about it more when I do a video about all of the products. Then I have the Ren Radiance Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream. This is the one I've been using at the moment. I've just cracked it open to start using it. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet because it is early days, but I really like Ren's packaging. Their formulas I find take a little bit of a while to rub in. They don't just absorb instantly. It is a bit more of like a thicker cream. Think like an Aven or a La Roche-Posay type cream. That's sort of what this formula reminds me of, but it's obviously got that extra little bit of vitamin C in it. I'm not instantly wowed by it, but I do think it is a nice moisturizer, so I'm going to keep using this. So now we are in the pink club of pink moisturizers. These are both moisturizers from the Jalique Rare Rose range. I have the Rare Rose Cream and the Rare Rose Gel Cream. Basically similar products, but just slightly different formulas depending on your skin type. I am going to pass on the Rare Rose Gel Cream because it's quite light. It does actually remind me of the Tatcha Water Cream. It's just an incredibly light texture. I think someone else would really enjoy that. I am going to hold on to the Rare Rose Cream because even though it's a cream and you may think it could be heavy, it's still actually quite like a light whipped formula, and I really like the feel of this. I'm going to hold on to the Rare Rose Cream to try. Then I have the Rare Rose Lotion from Jalique. I've been using this, I feel like maybe I've used about half the bottle. It's really nice, it's lightly moisturizing. I've been really enjoying it for summer. I've been using this at home just to keep my skin feeling moisturized and soothed. I found this one can peel with other skincare products or makeup a little bit. It's not the end of the world, but I just tend to just use it more for an at-home moisturizer. But when I do use it, I do really like it. It's a really gorgeous formula. It's a really gorgeous formula, and my skin seems to like it. It's nice and hydrating and moisturizing, so not a reason to keep a product, but the packaging is really gorgeous as well, so I'm going to hold on to this one. And then I have the Clinique Moisture Surge. I first used this quite a while ago. I've been keeping this in my mini fridge to keep it nice and cold and refreshing for the summer months. I feel like this is a bit too silicone-y for me to put just on top of freshly washed skin. I do definitely need to layer it with other products, but that said, I've been enjoying it. I've been testing it out and I've enjoyed it so far, and I think it does look nice under makeup, and it is very, very nice when kept in a cool fridge, so I'm going to finish using that. I would say this is a somewhat successful round of decluttering. Again, with skincare, I just have a lot of backups and things that I haven't tried yet, so I just find it really hard to declutter them unless I know that it's probably not going to be for me. And I'm pretty satisfied with what I am decluttering. I know they will find good homes and people who love them. This was always going to be the trickiest round, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now we're going to do a couple of lightning rounds because they're very easy and there's not much happening. We're just going to do them all in a quick succession and I'll show you the decluttering at the end. First off, sunscreens. This is the Mermaid Gel Skin UV. This is my current sunscreen and I like it very much. This is the Innisfree Oat Mild Moisture Sun Cream. I really enjoy this sunscreen as well, but it is a little bit creamier and a little bit thicker. I think it is nicer for the winter time, so I'm going to hold on to this for the winter time because I've already used a decent amount of it. This is the Moonshot Multi Protection UV Bouncer. I feel like I've pretty much used all of this sunscreen up, but I'm just over it. I just don't like it that much. It has quite a strong alcohol scent, which my skin just doesn't really get along well with drying alcohols. If your skin is fine with it, that's that's great. My skin super isn't. I wouldn't say I've broken out from this, but I get suspicious that sometimes when little bumps come up, it is in conjunction with this. So goodbye. Cleansing tissues. I don't really buy cleansing tissues. They're not really my favorite thing, but I've had these for super long and they are definitely dry slash gross. So I'll get rid of them. This is in a cute little mini pouch. I will hold on to these just because I do have them. They're nice and small, and I just do find that every now and then, once in a blue moon, having cleansing tissues or cleansing wipes is handy. Eye creams. I have two. This is the Drunk Elephant Shaba Complex Eye Serum, and this is the Skin Iceland Icelandic Relief Eye Cream. This pen I've had in my mini fridge. I've been trying to use it, but I just find myself never reaching for it. It has like this minty sort of tingle, but I don't really like the formula of it. It's too like thick and creamy. It's just not my vibe. I think it's a good eye cream, but just not a good eye cream for me. So I'm going to pass that on. And this I've been trying to use up. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think I would probably enjoy the Sea Tango from Drunk Elephant a little bit more. I don't really always reach for eye creams, but I have this one, so I'm going to continue to use it because I think it's pretty decent and it's a nice neutral eye cream that's not too heavy for my little 22-year-old under eyes. So I'm going to keep that. Face oils. I have this on the go, which is the Go-To Face Hero. It's nearly finished, so I'm going to keep using that and finish that up. And then I have a backup for the Go-To Skincare Face Hero. It is an amazing skincare oil. I'm going to keep it because I'm going to need another bottle because it's amazing. Pixi Skin Treats Rose Oil Blend. I haven't tried this yet. And again, trying out Pixi Skincare, so I'm going to keep it to try. Lip Balm Lightning Round. As you can see, I have several Lanolips products. If you haven't tried Lanolip products, you definitely should, unless you're vegan, which you probably shouldn't because they are not vegan. I love Lanolips. I think it's amazing. The 101 ointment in the pear is just delicious, and these are really great to have on hand as well. They're great for cuticles. It's just like an all-purpose moisturizing balmy goodness. So I'm going to be keeping all of these like a little hoarding dragon woman. I have two versions of the Nuxe Rêve de Miel, so the honey balm, I guess. I don't know. That's probably not what the French is, but it may be. We may be close. I did really enjoy this lip balm when I used it before, but this is a brand new one, and as much as I like this, I now have a stick lip balm that I enjoy more than this one, so I'm going to pass it on. This is the Rêve de Miel Pot Lip Balm. I am going to hold on to this because it is a delightful, thick lip balm that when my lips are feeling chapped, a little dry, a little needy, this is amazing. Try it. It's so good, and it tastes like lemon poppy seed cake. It's incredible. This is the Malin & Getz lip moisturizer. I think this is nice enough, but it's not really my speed. I have other lip balms that excite me more, that I enjoy more, that I reach for more, so I'm going to pass this on. This is the 3CE lip treatment. I've had this kicking around for a while. I think the packaging is really cute, but I just don't really feel like it does much of anything, so we are decluttering this. And then we have my Holy Grail lip balm. This is the DHC lip cream. I'm running out of it and I'm getting quite stressed about it, but I will use this to the very last little bit. Okay, yay. I feel like that was a solid lightning round. We've decluttered quite a little bit in here, and we've really just narrowed it down to things here. I feel like this one looks very aesthetically pleasing. It's all like in little peachy and green pastels. I'm kind of vibing with what I'm keeping here. Alrighty, we're moving into the last couple of categories and we are very nearly done. This is exciting. Is this the Jim Carrey movie, The Mask? No, it's The Masks. This is the masks category. Oh man. I love face masks. It is my favorite way to treat myself. I very much enjoy them. And I didn't realize that I had collected quite so many until I got to this section. First off, I'm reaching for this because even though I think the packaging is super cute, I just don't get it. I don't think it does much. This is the Nature Republic Rose Petal Mask. This is meant to be a dupe of the Fresh one. I've used it a couple of times and I think it's nice enough, but it just doesn't have that like mask effect where after I wash it off, I'm like, damn, I'm a new woman. I'm just like, damn, my skin is exactly the same. So for that reason, I'm going to declutter it because it's just been sitting there. There's not really much left in this mask and I just don't really care too much for it. It's the Cosrx Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. I know a lot of people really love this. I personally think the honey one is miles better than this. But yeah, there's not much of it left. And to be honest, the tube is kind of sticky, which gives me bad vibes. So I'm going to declutter this one. One that I'm definitely keeping is this Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to open it. I have tried a sample of this and I thought it was absolutely amazing. My skin felt great. Believe the hype about this mask. It's beautiful. So I'm definitely keeping that. Another one I'm keeping is this. This is the Pixi Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches. I feel ambivalent towards the detoxifying thing, but in terms of depuffing eye patches, they are very nice and hydrating. I keep them in my little skincare mini fridge. And I've been really enjoying these before makeup, just like a nice little luxury to have in your skincare routine, so keeping these. This Pixie Glow Mud Mask is a really, really great alternative to the Glam Glow Super Mud. I think it's the closest thing I found so far. I've been really enjoying this for a clarifying clay type mask. It's really, really good, so I'm definitely keeping this. Another enzyme type mask I've been enjoying is the Grown Alchemist Enzyme Exfoliant. This is an Australian beauty brand. I think they make some really, really beautiful products. Their cleansers are amazing. They have really lovely hand creams. Lots of good stuff from Grown Alchemist. This is a really nice one that I just like to kind of pop on and like rub in circles on my face, leave it for 10-15 minutes until it kind of gets a bit tacky / dries, and I rinse it off and my skin does feel very soft and refreshed but not stripped. So this is a really nice product. It's not that intense, so I feel like I can always go to this one if I'm sort of like worried about like overly stripping my skin or anything like that. It's just a good go-to mask, a little pick-me-up. I really like it. Alrighty, this here from Bioderma is the Hydrobiome Mask. This is just sort of like a general all-round moisturizing mask. I think it is nice enough, but I just don't tend to reach for it over other moisturizing masks. I think it's nice enough. I think it definitely does moisturize and soothe skin. It's fragrance free, so it's really lovely for that. I just don't find it that exciting, and I don't reach for it over other moisturizing masks that I feel like do a little bit more for my skin. So I'm going to declutter that. Okay, then I have this one from Claire's. This is the Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. Again, I know this is a favorite of many, but I can't jive with this one, mainly because it smells like insect repellent and it reminds me of bad memories of my childhood. So even though it's nice enough, I just get slightly bad vibes whenever I use this. I also feel like I just haven't noticed that much of a difference when I have used it. Like when I wake up the next day, it's sort of just like I've used a nice moisturizer overnight, but it's not like, wow, that mask really made a difference. It's just like, yep, my skin looks fine, as it would with most other products, so I am going to pass this on because I think someone else would enjoy this more than I would. Now this is a rare and delicious guy. This is the Perricone Cocoa Moisture Mask. I'm pretty sure they don't make this anymore, at least they don't in Australia. It's not sold here anymore. It smells like chocolate, and you like rub it into your skin and these little like things of cocoa release. It's incredibly moisturizing. My skin is like, I don't even know how to describe it to you. It's just like the most indulgent and like very much the epitome of self-care mask, because it's like a chocolate moisturizing mask. I'm sort of worried that it might be expired, but it still smells like chocolate, so I'm gonna hoard it and continue to use it because this is a really beautiful product. If you can get it where you are, do go and try it out because it is such a nice mask. Another mask that I love is the Tatcha Violet Sea Radiance Mask. I think this is an incredible mask. It's definitely, again, one of those masks that I think is a really beautiful treat. If you are only going to mask once a week, you should try something like this because it is a clay mask, but it also has a bit of a gentle exfoliating effect and a brightening effect from vitamin C. So it's sort of like a 3-in-1 dealio. It also smells delightful. It also looks super cute because it is this beautiful like lavender color. I've really enjoyed using this, so if you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend you do try it. I'm gonna hold on to this. Then we have two Pixie masks. I haven't tried this one yet. This is the Vitamin C Caviar Balm, which is a brightening leave-on mask. Vitamin C, brightening, all that kind of stuff sounds great to me. I'm excited to try this, so I will keep it to try. However, I have tried this one. This is the T-Zone Peel-Off Mask. I think that this is the devil. I don't think it's good at all. It left my skin feeling red and irritated. It's basically just one of those gimmicky peel-off masks. I'm sorry if you like peel-off masks and you think they do something. I think they don't do anything at all. So, I'm going to hold on to it for the review, but know that this is going in the declutter pile. And then last up we have the Evercalm mask from Ren. This is such a great mask to have in your stash. It's so handy. This is basically, if you ever have any type of skin reaction, this is an amazing mask to have because it just calms everything down immediately. It removes redness. It just removes irritation, inflammation. It's really, really incredible. I've known people who have had like chemical reactions or burns from using new skincare products, and after using this it really takes redness down and stuff like that. So I've seen this in action on people who've had irritated or not calm skin, and this calms it down. It really does live up to its name. This is an incredible mask. I'm definitely holding on to it. This is declutter, this is keep. I'm very satisfied with how that declutter went. I feel like this was a really, really good purge of masks. I felt quite overwhelmed with the amount of masks I've had. I felt like I didn't want to use like my favorite ones because I had so many, but now that I've sort of decluttered it, I feel like I can go forth and be excited about masking. Alrighty, the only other category that I did sort out, and it was more just that they were disorganized rather than there were heaps of them that I didn't like and wanted to get rid of. So there's just a shot of them reorganized there. And now let me show you my newly organized skincare stash. I'm really happy with this little cleanse of my collection. I don't think it was as extensive as my makeup declutter, but I do think it has definitely brought clarity. Everything feels very organized now, and it's definitely relaxing coming into the new year knowing that my skincare is all under control. If you guys have any type of skincare content in particular that you would like to see, please let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if you have a declutter planned for the start of 2020 and if you are going to try and be maybe a more conscious consumer. It's definitely a process and a journey, but I think it's one that it is important for us to all be cognizant of going forward into this new year. If this video satisfied the decluttering urge within you, do leave a like down below. If you like beauty, fashion, travel, and lifestyle content, then hit the subscribe button below. I have some really exciting content coming for 2020, and subscribing is the best way to be alerted when that content drops. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!